Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 5, 2023. Today could be much like you're hanging on a rope 50 feet above the ground, and your palms are getting sweaty. As you dangle there, uncertain, you can feel yourself starting to slip down the rope back down with gravity. This is because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic and your planetary ruler, has finished her backward slide after many weeks of moonwalking. This period known as Venus retrograde is when she suddenly shifts direction to proceed forward in a normal phase again. Don't stress. Don't overthink. Just breathe. You'll feel like your grip is stronger soon enough. What kind of drama surfaced over the past few months? You might be surprised by how certain professionals in your network acted on and offline during the summer, thanks to Venus retrograde. As a result, there could have been changes in your greater professional community if you felt differently towards certain individuals because of their actions or words. As Venus stations direct in Leo today, you might feel more self-assured with the connections that you do want to focus on as opposed to the ones that you will continue to distance yourself from in the post-shadow period. In a case of perfect timing, the moon not only returns to your financial sector as Jupiter has come to a standstill in his last full day in direct motion here, but just as his friendly aspect to Mercury, already in retrograde motion in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart peaks. This will ensure your financial instincts are sharp and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as the money gods shift their focus to the rear-view mirror. There is plenty of favorable energy afoot today, which can leave you empowered and able to tune into the divine in your daily life. To encourage the positive flow of this energy, take special care to relax your mind and nourish your body with fresh food and exercise. Any stress you feel in your eyes is best relieved through yoga, which will open the chakras and release energy that has been stored up in the body. Trying and slow, today's vibrations will make you advance unevenly today. You will have the impression of dragging yourself along and not be able to act or will act badly. So, this is the moment to clear your mind and get the affairs on your desk in order. Then you will be able to think about other things and get a new tempo swinging. Why not start a new project? Whether it is the moon's departure from your relationship sector or its return to your financial sector today, it will find itself in the right place at the right time. As the moon leaves your relationship sector, this will leave you emotionally engaged while wrapping up what has been a positive few days for friendship and relationship building, just as Venus, the planet of love, turns direct. In the meantime, the moon returns to your financial sector in time to ensure your financial instincts and imagination are fueled and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as Jupiter reaches his last full day in direct motion here today and ahead of his retrograde turn tomorrow. It is just before Venus, the planet of love, is due to turn direct turn, and after spending the last few days in harmony, the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your relationship sector. With both planets here in retrograde motion, this has been a chance to embrace the past while as the moon's first visit since Mars returned to Libra, giving you a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. In a perfectly timed celestial dance, the moon makes its entrance into your income sector just as Jupiter, in the final day of his direct motion there, comes to a standstill. This fortuitous alignment is further accentuated by Jupiter's friendly aspect to Mercury, who is currently in retrograde motion in your work sector, reaching its peak. With the moon's presence, your intuitive and emotional connection to matters of finance sharpens, particularly as Jupiter joins a growing cohort of planets in retrograde motion across the income, work, and career domains of your life. As Pluto enters the final weeks of its retrograde motion in your income sector, the number of planets in retrograde motion in your work and career sectors continues to grow. The synchronicity deepens as the moon pays a visit to your work sector just as Jupiter spends his last full day in direct motion in the same domain. This overlap coincides with a friendly aspect to Mercury, already in retrograde motion in your career sector. It's worth noting that this celestial display unfolds just before Venus, the planet associated with money, is set to turn direct in your work sector today. As the moon concludes its monthly sojourn in your income sector, it leaves behind a heightened sensitivity to financial matters. This newfound clarity and emotional engagement align with the impending shift in the work and job front. Both planets in your income sector remain in retrograde motion, effectively linking the turning point in your professional life with opportunities from the past, second chances, and untapped income potential that will continue to be accessible. The Venus retrograde in Leo, which has been influencing our romantic and financial lives since it began on July 22, comes to an end tonight. As Venus turns direct, we find ourselves navigating through the aftermath of the romantic and financial turbulence we've experienced over the past several weeks. The silver lining here is that this shift allows us to address and resolve any lingering miscommunications and other issues that may have arisen. This planetary movement opens up the opportunity for candid conversations about the future of our relationships and financial plans. Delving into our emotions and gaining a deeper understanding of them can be instrumental in resolving lingering problems. If you've been feeling affectionate lately, you'll likely find yourself more at ease and composed when it comes to matters of the heart. This newfound openness and understanding you share with others can bring a great deal of satisfaction. For those who are single, your creative and inventive ideas could lead to increased popularity among your friends. They'll find your innovative thinking exciting, and you may find yourself at the center of attention. However, it's essential to be aware that some unexpected challenges may arise in your business dealings. Your plans and ideas might not gain the traction you had hoped for, and convincing others of their benefits could prove challenging. While this may be frustrating, it's crucial not to rush things. Pushing too hard could backfire and lead to losses. It's advisable to maintain a cool and composed demeanor, even in the face of adversity. By doing so, you can better navigate these challenges and prevent worse outcomes from occurring.